What's up, it's Auto Handles, and in today's video we're going to be talking about LaMelo Ball. But before we can get into the video, be sure to like and subscribe. Let's begin. When discussing top young guards in the league today, LaMelo Ball immediately comes to mind. Known for his unorthodox playstyle and fearless confidence, LaMelo takes shots most guards wouldn't even consider. This year he's on a tear. He's demonstrating that he's more than just a showman, he's a serious competitor. For the season so far, he's averaging 30 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds on 37.5% from 3. Beyond the numbers themselves, the fascinating thing about LaMelo's stats is how he achieves them. Nearly half of his points, 49.2%, come from beyond the arc, where he takes 8 shots per game. That means defenders know the shot from behind the arc is going up, but they have no way to stop it. And Melo's aggressive brand of basketball, where there's never a shot he doesn't like, is on full display during ball screens. Take this play for example. Melo has the defense stretched out pretty far, and Miller and Grant do a good job occupying the defense. Melo goes off the screen with a hang dribble and is met by Isaiah Stewart. Melo takes one hard dribble, Stewart crosses his feet over, and Melo pulls back into the step back 3. And in the next play, we see that Melo has the defense stretched out again so he can build up speed. He gets downhill and does that same pullback move, eventually getting into that step back 3. And this element of LaMelo's game is starting to resemble aspects of Kemba Walker's game. With about 6 inches in height on Walker, LaMelo poses an even greater threat in driving situations because his size makes him even harder to defend at the rim. However, the comparison goes beyond the fact that both have worn a Hornets jersey. Those who watch Kemba play know about his ability to manipulate defenders, getting them to turn and run to the basket only to pull back into a jumper. In one play, Kemba retreats in a tall stance that makes an attack seem unlikely. Looking like he's about to use a ball screen, Kemba then attacks back to the right into a pullback jumper. While LaMelo may not be as quick as Kemba was, his height and strength give him a physical advantage when using the pullback to create separation. He can apply more force to push defenders off balance, gaining the space needed for a shot. That being said, there are also noticeable differences between Kemba's and LaMelo Ball's approaches, especially in their shooting styles. Kemba had a true jump shot and elevated fully on his pull-ups. LaMelo, on the other hand, has a very different technique. Instead of a full jump, LaMelo barely leaves the ground. It's more like a quick hop, and it often looks relaxed or even lackadaisical. When LaMelo Ball entered the NBA draft, his shooting form was a major concern among analysts and scouts, with many questioning whether it could translate to the pro level. And that was pretty ironic because that same year he declared for the draft, he had been playing in the NBL with that same unorthodox mechanics, and he was still successful. Despite this, skeptics pointed out that his low jump, guide hand interference, and the way he brought the ball up from the left side of his face might limit his effectiveness in the NBA. This worry wasn't new in the Ball family. Each of the Ball brothers had developed a unique shooting style. Lonzo's form was famously critiqued for its odd release point, and LaMelo, following in the family's footsteps, had developed his own untraditional mechanics. Unlike Lonzo though, LaMelo's shot has been far more effective at the NBA level. His form includes his own quirks like his elbow out, a minimal hop instead of a true jump, and a guide hand that sometimes interferes. But his confidence and quick release have made the style work, showing that even unconventional mechanics can excel in the right hands. I argue that it even helps him in some cases. Instead of having to fully square shoulders like players are taught, he can get quality shots in almost any situation because he's not worried about what the perfect shot looks like. But what do you think? Is LaMelo going to be an all-star this season? And do you see similarities between LaMelo and Kemba? Tell me in the comment section below. Until next time, peace.